Welcome back, everybody. This is Kinema, and you're watching my series on the Unity SMP server. So, got a hole here. Look at my lower part of my base. I started digging away, and I figured, well, I might as well start doing some recording, tell you what I'm doing, so that way I don't get too far ahead of myself. So, let me grab a couple of things real quick. Okay, so there's something that there's a design that I've always liked, and I've never really done anything like it before. And I figured since I'm going with a pretty heavily wood themed base, that I would give it a try. What's better than being in a lot of woods if you don't kind of continue the feel of it. So really love this place, especially the interior. If you haven't seen my video on the interior, me redoing it, go ahead and check the previous episode. It's a pretty long one. I did several cuts. Unfortunately, I did do a lot of this off camera, but from the start of this video, I had no roof. It was raining on the inside. This was just plain slabs, wooden, nothing. So I do want to get started on some other projects around Spawn. Some of the guys have been really busy with other stuff, and I see new things coming up. And I've been mainly just working on this place, which, I am very proud of, but I do like to get some other stuff going. So this is my thought process. I'm going to continue the theme, going to lower this ground all the way down there. And I'm going to try to figure out a good way to do this area. So what my thought process is, and that is kind of see-through. I don't know exactly yet. But my thought process is I want to do kind of like trees. And I want to make this, maybe after we put a couple... I want to do something with all that background, but that's not too bad. So this is going to be solid across the top. I did put the half slabs there just because there's spots on the roof that I went through, but that is going to be solid. There's going to be a couple layers. I'm not sure about this. I wanted a spot kind of look like a garage where I could ride the horse down. I may modify this and drop this level down some, and then bring out kind of like a little roof area here. So I wanted to get this looking pretty good in the inside first, and then once I did that, then I'll adjust this to drop down into my lower area. So let me get some different blocks. Okay. And I'm only going to just mess around here for a little short time and then get to work. I think even just getting this first section and down here and contributing up here with what I want to do, I think it's going to be a pretty ambitious build. So it may take a couple episodes, several cuts, several hours, if not days to complete. Just hopefully I'll get something going. So even if I drop it down this low, let's say come in here, I want to make this kind of, I did not switch. Basically I want to make this kind of come around. Maybe have some type of a I'll have to move that, but don't want to lose my cactus. Now let me just pull this up right now. We have a cactus farm. Thrash said we're more than welcome to take what we want. I don't want to just loot it or anything, but so this was kind of my thought process. I'm gonna fancy this up. Gonna figure out something to do. I'll grab these fences. Okay, so you know, I'll do something there, but basically this is going to drop down, come in off the road. It's going to go down and transition into a wooden archway. Come down through here. And I am the only one on the server. I'm not sure where the other guys. Friday night when I'm recording this. I don't know. Maybe they're out partying or something. But yeah, this is going to come down and basically swing down into here. Now, for this up there, this is going to go through a series of platforms, maybe loop around, but I want this to kind of go down to a platform. I know with this all being grass, and that's not, I may do like a log frame, and let's get up over there, and I'll show you. Okay, so that kind of works. So basically kind of something like that, maybe some wooden supports, and this will go down further, of course. I may actually do, if I'm going to do it, might as well do it right, face those up. Okay, so this may kind of drop down, that will go down. I will put something, probably upside down stairs behind it, or figure out something to do there. But you'll come down out of the house, come down onto another platform, and maybe loop around as well, or loop around this way and merge. Maybe something like that. Where's my shovel? And I'm just kind of, you know, wanted to try to, the reason why I'm kind of playing this out, you know, doing this first part of the recording like I am, is people that are used to my recordings by now, hopefully, even though it's not many views, I appreciate everybody watching. You know, I don't really build or do too much designing. I think about it, take some time to plan, and that's really about it that I do. Then I will get tons of planning, tons of stuff done off camera, and cut back to the finished product. And I don't really want, you know, I want to get y'all a little bit, you know, more involved. So I'm going to do this kind of a square pathway for right now. This is not the way it is going to be. I'm going to just have to play with it and get a nice, good slope. So we'll see. Maybe I'll just stick with just using one. My cat's trying to make his escape out of the room. So, oh, that turned the right way. So yeah, this is kind of my thought process. And let me, I've got a torch there. Make sure this is well lit. I don't want any spawns or any chaos up. I probably got way too many torches as it is. But yeah, so this was my thought process. You know, this is gonna kind of just come down, all of this open area is just going to be tons of leaves, trees. There's going to be an area kind of maybe underneath in that corner, kind of do like a natural waterfall coming down. I do want underneath this path to have some water features and this to be elevated above the bottom of the ground. So it's going to take a lot of detail work and planning. I think from what I just laid out, this is the direction I want to go with it. So yeah, so I'm going to get this cleared out. Do a little bit more off camera, try to get this cleaned up and felt up a little bit, not felt up, work through a little bit further, try to figure out the exact way that I want this, and then I'll do another cut and come back. So be right back. Well, it is the next day, and I've done a little bit more work. I'm trying to get a feel for the way that I want the entrance. So if we turn around here, I'm coming here. It doesn't look too bad. So as we get closer, and this path, it's basically I made the comment about a horse garage, a stable. This path is going to be wide enough for a horse. That way I can kind of just, when I do get one, I'll be able to ride it all the way down to my base. So tried to clean it up using a little bit of the same thing I did along some of the other edges. I think it looks alright. So and then use the dark oak, kind of build a frame. So we should be able to just then come right down in here. We got stone stairs there to kind of give this a little bit of a texture on the side of the walls. But yeah, come in here, started putting in the ceiling. I want to have more things kind of hanging down a little bit longer. I just got to figure out what I want to do, spruce it up a little bit. But that's what I have so far. So basically going to continue kind of just digging out a lot of this and just extend it, continue to work down this in this way. But I like it so far. I think it's coming along. Oh, we got this down here. Let me show you all that. So I wanted to try to do some type of a cleaned up look. I wanted this to technically be kind of floating, and I may do I don't know if I like that. I don't know. Maybe we'll make it do like a floating look. Excuse me. It's actually the next day from the first clip. Just woke up, so still a bit out of it. But yeah, I'm gonna bone meal all this, get some grass, get some flowers down here, get some taller grass to help stop, from lighting or help block out some of the pumpkins. But yeah, that's gonna be the kind of the first little tier. There'll be multiple tiers going down into the base. Some of them won't have that. It will actually have farms, maybe, temporary locations for wheat farm and so forth. But I like it. I think it's really coming out pretty good. I may, in some of these bare spots, I may actually, let's do that now. As long as it doesn't get too out of control, I may put some vines like that. Maybe something a little over here that will grow down. That way, gives adds a little bit to it. Maybe something over here too. But we'll see how that looks. A little bit of different color. I've been using dark oak. What do I have? Dark oak and spruce. So let's see what this looks like if we mix some of them up in here. It may not look too bad. Just get a little bit of a different feel. I know I should be using shears. I'm gonna need to gather more, but yeah. So that's kind of the start of it. And I don't know if I mentioned this actually. I'll have to go back and watch the first video. I started working down here, and I decided to take a trip in the Nether, get some glowstone. I was digging up through area to get to it, and I died and lost everything in lava. I just had that real nice. I had another Fortune 3 pickaxe, a Fortune 3, Efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3. Real nice sword, a bow with power 4 on it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go mining or do something to get some experience. Maybe go do some killing out in the fields and try to get some of my stuff enchanted. Supposedly one day this weekend we're gonna be fighting the Wither. It probably will be beneficial if I have enchants on my armor. So, but anyway, I'm gonna probably do another cut. I just wanted to show off this little bit of progress, and I will be right back. How's it going? I think I'm going to end off the episode here. Made quite a bit of progress with the basement part of my base. I really like the way this looks and feeds in. I'll be more excited to get more grass and leaves and stuff going. I was going to do more. I actually I didn't record any of it, but I did do a little bit of exploration with wood mat on the server. It was fun. That took up a little bit of time, and just trying to get this filled in, get some high grass going. Maybe a little bit too much grass, but yeah. So nice little gardening area. Got the lights in there, so it should be all pretty well lit. And so yeah, up here it's looking nice. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do on the front here. I'm not entirely sure yet. On the sides I am just going to do the fences. I like the way that looks. You'll come down here. Of course none of this grass will probably be here. I am gonna need, it's gonna try to do something, a nice wooden platform, and I don't know if I want the floating, the way this is floating. I may try to do something with fences underneath, kind of look like a scaffolding type, or I don't know. I may try to figure out something with it. Maybe do beams running across, but then I gotta worry about lighting on the beams unless I use fences. But it's something I'll think about. But for right now, I'm very happy with the progress I made so far on this, and think it's coming along pretty good in my basement. I can at least not have to worry about going up and down the ladder that was right here all the time. I can just come right in from the outside, grab my things, you know, and then head on out. So I like it. I'm gonna go ahead and get this video up though, but I definitely am enjoying this project so far. And probably pretty soon there may be some other stuff going up. I know there's a lot of talk about fighting the Wither this weekend, so we'll see how that goes. So anyway, this has been Kinema, and I will talk to y'all later.